and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a cup of coffee in a brilliant brother mug and 100 questions. I really enjoyed doing the 14 weird questions. It was 15, but last question was, what do you wear when you go to bed? And I was like, I'm not going to answer that. If you're up for a chit chat video, then just keep watching. Question number 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I don't think about this. I just go to bed. If the doors are open, they're open. If they're closed, they're closed. It doesn't really faze me, to be honest. I never really think about it. Question number 2, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yes. Of course I do. Question number 3, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I don't really understand what this question means. I think this is an American tag, but I don't think they call sheets something different. Obviously here a sheet is a bed sheet, so of course my bed sheet's tucked in because it's tucked around my mattress, but then I don't sleep with my duvet kind of tucked in at the sides. I think that's what it means, but no, I sleep with the duvet untucked. Question number 4, have you ever stolen a street sign? No, I have not stolen a street sign. Question number 5, do you like to use post-it notes? I use post-it notes. I wouldn't say I necessarily enjoy it, it's just something I do. Question number 6, do you cut out coupons but then never use them? I don't personally cut out coupons from like newspapers and stuff like that. If I have a deal or if I use a deal from an app or something, I will use coupon codes, but no, I don't necessarily cut out coupons and forget about them. If I do have one, I will use it. Question number 7, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Oh my god. I'd rather be attacked by a bear because I would feel like I could run away, but I feel like this question is saying like the attack has happened, like you're gonna be attacked regardless of what you do. But then again, I'd still say a big bear because I feel like it'd just be quicker. But I don't know if you're gonna die from this. I don't know. I'm gonna say a bear. Question number 8, do you have freckles? I do have freckles, but I also have a shit ton of makeup on my face, so they're hidden right now. Question number 9, do you always smile for pictures? Yes, if someone's taking a picture of me, I more often than not will just smile. But if I'm like doing pictures myself, not all the time. Question number 10, what is your biggest pet peeve? So I obviously covered this in the last tag video. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. But my biggest pet peeve has to be rude people. Question number 11, do you ever count your steps when you walk? No, I don't. Guess I have better things to think about. Question number 12, have you ever peed in the woods? Yeah. Question number 13, have you ever pooped in the woods? No, I have never taken it that far. Question number 14, do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? I guess so. I don't know, I've never really thought about it, but yeah, I guess. Question number 15, do you chew your pens and pencils? No, I do not. And there is nothing worse than when I was at school and someone would ask to borrow a pen or a pencil and you'd hand it over to them and then you'd see them chewing on it and then they'd go to hand it back and you're like, you can keep that. So no, I do not. 16, how many people have you slept with this week? Well, I sleep in the same bed as my boyfriend every night and that's 7 nights, so 7. Question number 17, what size is your bed? We have a king size bed. 18, what is your song of the week? Now I know it's a really old song, but it has to be Congratulations by Neo. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Of course it's okay for guys to wear pink. 20, do you still watch cartoons? I was gonna say no, but Family Guy's a cartoon, so yes. 21, what is your least favourite movie? Fun fact, I really am not a movie person, so I don't necessarily really watch movies anyway, but my least favourite movie would have to be anything scary. I don't do well with scary movies. 22, where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? I would probably bury it somewhere so obvious that they wouldn't bother looking, if that makes sense. 23, what do you drink with dinner? At the moment I'm drinking water because I'm trying to be good because we go on holiday very soon, but usually if there's a bottle of wine in the fridge it will be a glass of wine or just Coke or lemonade or something like that. 24, what sauce do you dip a chicken nugget in? So if my chicken nuggets are from McDonald's, I will get the sweet curry sauce. If you haven't tried it or didn't know that they do it, because I didn't know for a long time, it changed my life, try it. But if I'm having chicken nuggets at home, I'll have like garlic mayo or something like that. Just love a chicken nugget. 25, what is your favorite food? So my favorite category of food is Japanese food, and then I honestly couldn't choose like one particular food. 26, what movies could you watch over and over again and still love? As I say, not a movie person, but the classic chick flicks like Mean Girls, Wild Child, every single time they come on the TV I'll happily watch them all the way through and not get bored. So I'd have to say just like the classic girly films I could watch over and over again. 27, last person you kissed / kissed you. to Brad before he went to work this morning. 28, were you ever a boy/girl scout? I believe the first group in the UK is called Rainbows or something, and then there's Brownies and then there's Girl Scouts. So I didn't go to Rainbows or whatever the first little group is called. I went to Brownies and then I didn't go to Girl Scouts. So I was never a Girl Scout, but I was a brownie. 29, would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? I would never strip, no. And right now I would never pose nude in a magazine, but I wouldn't necessarily rule it out for the rest of my life. 30, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? That reminds me of Love Island. So the last time I wrote a letter to someone was actually really early hours of the morning on the 23rd of August, which is Brad's birthday, and basically the night before I couldn't sleep at all. So I was up until about 4 AM and I was sitting in bed, he was asleep next to me, and I wrote him a letter at 4:45 AM for him to wake up to when he got up for work, just to say happy birthday and probably a load of soppy rubbish that I can't even remember because it was so late/early in the morning. So yeah, that was the last time I wrote a letter, which was actually quite recently. 31, can you change the oil on a car? Yes, I can, and only because it was one of my questions in my driving test, and also Brad used to be a mechanic and I think he would kill me if I didn't know how to do that. So yeah, I can. This camera's wonky. Bear with me. Okay, sorry for the angle change. I just had to sort the camera out. 32, ever gotten a speeding ticket? No, I haven't, but that is only because I did the speed awareness course. So here in the UK, if you get caught speeding, depending obviously on how fast you get caught speeding, because if you're doing like 120 in a 30, you just don't get this option, you have to take the points. So I got caught speeding, but I wasn't going too far over the limit. So I got the choice to either just take the points and add them to my license and get a ticket as such, or I could take the speed awareness course, which is essentially 4 hours of sitting in a room being told why you shouldn't speed. So yeah, I've never got a speeding ticket, but basically because I just avoided it by taking the other option. Now I'm in London though, I didn't bring my car, so I don't currently drive, so I don't need to worry about that. 33, ever ran out of gas? Yes, I have run out of petrol before, but I was only about 10 meters from home, and funny enough, it wasn't like I just made it home, I just left home and I ran out of petrol. 34, what is your favorite kind of sandwich? My favorite kind of sandwich is a good old BLT, which is a bacon, lettuce, tomato, for whoever doesn't know that. They're the best. 35, best thing to eat for breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. I'm one of those people that can't eat that early on in the morning, but on a weekend, my favorite thing, but I don't always have this, is smoked salmon, scrambled egg and like lemon juice on bagels. Or it'll be, this is literally making my mouth water, or it'll be a bacon and egg bagel. Basically anything on a bagel is good for a breakfast. 36, what is your usual bedtime? So I'm a complete night out. I wouldn't be able to wake up at 5 AM and start working, but I will happily work through till 5 AM. So through the night, I'll be able to stay up until like ridiculous hours working. So I'm definitely more of a night person than I am a morning person. I typically go to bed at about 11 to 12, not like 11 minutes to 12, I mean like in between 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock midnight, but then I'll probably still be up until 2, like 1:30, 2. 37, are you lazy? Yeah. 38, when you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I was always that kid that would go as the scary like monster or witch or something. There'll be pictures of when I was younger and I'd be the one scary looking thing at like a party. All the other girls would just wear like a witch's hat or be a cat. So I've never ever been a cat for Halloween. I always used to be like a really ugly witch or something like that. 39, what is your Chinese astrological sign? So I had to Google this, but this is basically what Chinese year you are, and I apparently am the year of the ox. 40, how many languages can you speak? I can only speak one, which is English, and I hate to say that, especially because I learned French for a good 6 to 8 years and I honestly couldn't string a sentence together. 41, what magazines do you read? I honestly don't read any magazines. I used to when I was younger. I used to have a subscription to Girl Talk. I'm sure so many people did, and I'm pretty sure I only had that subscription so I could get a free toy or whatever it was every month. But no, I currently don't read any magazines at all. 42, which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Again, I think this is an American thing, so I'm gonna have to say Legos because I don't know what Lincoln Logs are. 43, are you stubborn? I would say I'm not, okay, no, I am a little bit stubborn, but I'm not overly stubborn. It's one of them things where if you ask Brad if I was stubborn, he'd say yeah, and he would say that he isn't. But if you ask me, he's far more stubborn than I am, and his mum will agree with me, so I'd say I'm kind of stubborn, but only when I'm right, and I know I'm right for a fact. 44, who is better, Leno or Letterman? I don't know who they are, so I can't answer that. 45, ever watch soap operas? No, I do not watch the soaps, and I only say it like that because when we used to be at Brad's back in Norfolk, his parents basically go from Emmerdale to EastEnders to Coronation Street every night religiously. They flip between the channels and they watch every single soap, and I've now just banned them from this house. Not his family, but soaps. They're too dramatic for me. It just stresses me out. No, I don't like soap operas. 46, are you afraid of heights? I never thought I was, but when I went up to the rooftop to do that photo shoot a while ago, I was absolutely pooping my pants. But saying that, it was because we had to climb on top of the roof. So we were like on a roof and then we had to get on top of this thing on top of the roof. So I'd say that I am scared of heights when there is even like a slight possibility that I could get hurt. But then being in a plane, or like I live in a high-rise building, something like this doesn't scare me. I'm not afraid of these heights. It's when I'm in the slightest bit of danger, that's when I'm scared of heights. 47, do you sing in the car? Yes, my journey home from work when I used to drive was what I look forward to every day. Just to be able to turn my music up really loud and just sing away all the way home. Do you sing in the shower? Yes, everybody does, don't they? 49, do you dance in the car? Depends how into the song I am, but probably. 50, ever used a gun? Again, American. I feel like it's much more easier to use a gun in America than it is here. So, oh, I was gonna say no, I haven't. I haven't used like a gun. I've never used something that I think could actually kill someone, but I did do shooting back at school once, and they're like little air rifles, so they can't do a lot of damage, but I guess that is using a gun. 51, last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? Back when I did that London rooftop shoot, so around June, July. 52, do you think musicals are cheesy? Is that not like the point of a musical? I feel like some are, some aren't, but I feel like some are, and that's because they're meant to be. I don't know. 53, is Christmas stressful? Not for me, because I have never hosted a Christmas before and I don't have a family to feed. We just go home to mum and dad, so it's probably quite stressful for them, but I have a great time. So no, not personally, but I reckon it is for the people hosting it. 54, ever eaten a pierogi? I'm gonna put this word on the screen because I have no idea how you pronounce this. So I have just Googled it, and it's basically a dumpling with something in it from Eastern Europe. So no, never tried one of them. 55, favourite type of fruit pie? Just a simple apple pie would do me. 56, occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a sandwich maker. So my brother was going to be a policeman and I was going to be a sandwich maker, and I was going to have my own little van and I'd make his sandwiches for his day at work. Clearly that's not the case. I'm not a sandwich maker. My brother is definitely not a policeman. 57, do you believe in ghosts? No, I do not personally believe in ghosts. 58, ever have a deja vu feeling? I get this quite regularly and it is a really strange feeling, but yes, I definitely have had a deja vu feeling before. 59, do you take Number 63, what was your first concert? My first concert was Girls Aloud, and it was when I was so much younger and my mum took me, and I just remember being so starstruck by all the girls because they were so stunning, and yeah, it was literally one of the best nights of my life. 64, Walmart, Target or Kmart? Again, American. I've never actually been to America at an age where I can remember. I haven't got an answer for that one. 65, Nike or Adidas? I'm easy either, I really don't mind. 66, Cheetos or Fritos? I don't know what Fritos are, so I'm gonna have to go with Cheetos. 67, peanuts or sunflower seeds? Peanuts. 68, ever hear of the group Trabian? Nope, never heard of them. 69, ever take dance lessons? No, I never have, and I feel like a lot of girls when they were younger did the whole ballet, jazz and tap, but I never did that. I did gymnastics instead of dance. 70, is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? So I obviously hope that my future spouse is Brad. So in regards to him, I wouldn't necessarily know what profession as such, but it would be anything that he owned his own business of. He's just so set that he wants to work for himself and he wants to become successful owning his own business. 71, can you curl your tongue? 72, ever won a spelling bee? I've never been in a spelling bee, but I can spell reasonably well, so I'll probably come like third or something. 73, have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, and I actually love it. If you cry because you're so happy, you're a happy person. 74, own any record albums? Yes, but they're not mine, they're Brad's. They are staring at me over there. We don't have a record player, so, oh. 75, own a record player. No, we don't. 76, do you regularly burn incense? No, I don't have any incense in my house. 77, ever been in love? Yes, and I'm currently in love. 78, who would you like to see in concert? Now, I would say Adele, but I did recently see her. So I think it would just have to be someone like Drake, just because I think the atmosphere in there must be literally incredible, and I've never seen him, so I'm gonna go with Drake. Apologies for this ridiculous lighting, it's because the sun has now moved around there, and this is where my background is, so I'm not gonna be able to move you. 79, what was the last concert you saw? So basically I'm just answering all of these questions with the question before, but the last concert I saw was Adele. Question 80, hot tea or cold tea? Now I'm guessing when it says cold tea, it means like Lipton's iced tea, not like a cup of tea that's gone cold. So in that case, I'm gonna go with iced tea. 81, tea or coffee? Coffee over tea. 82, sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? We don't have snickerdoodles here, I've never tried one. So I'm gonna go with sugar cookies because I'm guessing they're just like biscuits. 83, can you swim well? Surprisingly, yes, I can swim well. 84, can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yeah. Who can't do that? Is that a thing? 85, are you patient? I personally would say I'm a very patient person. It kind of depends on my mood and what circumstances I'm in, but more often than not, I will be very patient, especially with people. I'm a patient person. But if you're just really getting on my nerves, then I won't have any patience. 86, DJ or band at a wedding? I prefer a DJ just because you can like request songs and be like, can you play this? 87, ever won a contest? No, but saying that, I don't really enter them at all, but no, I've never had any luck with contests or anything. Question number 88, have you ever had plastic surgery? No, I have not. I'm only 20 and definitely don't have the funds for that right now. 89, which are better, black or green olives? I prefer either. I love olives though. 90, can you knit or crochet? I can do both. It's really probably not a skill that's like amazing, but 91, best room for a fireplace. My dream is to have a massive open plan living room that kind of goes into a kitchen. So I'd love to have a really open plan kitchen that then just goes into like this massive lounge area, which would then have a huge open fireplace, and I'd love that. So like a living room would be the best place for that. 92, do you want to get married? Yes, I do want to get married. 93, if married, how long have you been married? I am not married at all. 94, who was your high school crush? I'm not going to answer that question. 95, do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? It's probably been about 10 years since I've done that, but I will hold my hands up and say that I'm probably guilty of that at some point in the past. 96, do you have kids? No, I have no kids. 97, do you want kids? Yes, I would like 3 kids. 98, what is your favourite colour? My favourite colour at the moment is definitely grey. Boring. I'm literally wearing grey jogging bottoms and a grey hoodie right now. Oh, and grey sports bra as well. 99, do you miss anyone right now? I always miss my family because we moved to London away from Norfolk, and when we were living there, we were living in our family home. So both of us moved away from our family, so I'm always missing them, but I honestly wouldn't change living here for the world. I absolutely love it, and I'm so thankful and lucky that we've been able to do this. But yeah, it doesn't stop me ever missing my family. Question 100, who are you going to tag to do this video next? I basically tag anyone that wants to do this video. I will leave the link in the description of the website that I use to get all these questions from. So if you want to do this video, let me know in the comments down below if you do film it, and I'd love to check it out. But yeah, anybody that wants to do this tag, go ahead and do it. I definitely tag you to do it. So I definitely think I've said enough for this video. I'm going to wrap this up here because I honestly think this is going to take about 2 years to edit already. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will speak to you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys. Question number... Favourite kind of sandwich? Question number 10.